Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Marketa Stadium in the vibrant city of Prague, where the stage is set for the thrilling final of the Under-18 Championship. Tonight, two rising powers of European rugby collide as Spain take on Georgia in what promises to be an epic battle between the two sides for the crown. Spain brimming with confidence, having dismantled Belgium with a commanding 34-0 victory and then outclassed the hosts with an emphatic 41-19 performance. Their flair and attacking prowess have turned heads, and they'll be hungry to seize the ultimate prize tonight against some tough opposition. On the other side, Georgia arrived with this weight of expectations on them, and hoping to back it up, they stormed through the competition, thrashing Germany 67-0 in the opening match before overwhelming a formidable Dutch side 36-5. As reigning champions and pre-tournament favourites, the Baby Lelos have showcased power, precision and a relentless style of play. While Georgia may be favourites, Spain have proven they have quite the grit and skill to defy the odds. Both sides bring unique strengths to the field, and under the lights here in Prague, we're set for a spectacle. Fasten your seatbelts. This is going to be a hell of a game today, ladies and gentlemen. Joining me in studio, Adam Koblic. Welcome, Adam.
Hello, and how are you, Prague, and the stream from around the world?
Absolutely excited to be here for this wonderful final. A little bit chilly outside, but oh man, the players are definitely going to bring the heat for tonight's game.
Little bit chilly, what do you mean? It's freezing outside.
Yeah, we're going to quickly break through for the interviews. Let's first hear what the Georgian coach had to say.
So the third and the final match for your team on this tournament, how you are preparing for that?
Yeah, I think we are prepared well for this game. We know that Spain is a very good team with many outstanding players, and it will not be easy play against them. But we have quite a few powerful weapons, and we will try to use all of them against them.
So far you have been showing amazing rugby. You didn't give any chance to any of your opponent. Actually, how do you find motivation for the other games like that?
Our motivation and our goal is always to win the tournaments, and it's a new generation, and for them motivation is to win the tournament and how to say, win the cup.
Yeah, we heard there from the Georgian coach, ready and eager. Georgia start this game with only a single change. We see Archil Nozazadze coming in for Nicolas Korakashvili at the tight head position. Otherwise, an unchanged side. Georgia backing themselves to win this game, believing in their team. Oh, we have a good game in store for us tonight.
Definitely. Georgia yet to concede more than one try a game. They only ever conceded one try in this whole tournament. So hopefully Spain can break that and really put some points on the board so we have an equal competition for the trophy.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw the coin toss take place a little earlier on. Very good team tonight, Spain's as well. It's going to be a tough one. I think Spain might have something, to say. But we'll have to wait. And let's first hear what the Spanish coach had to say about tonight's game. Let's have a word or two from him.
Final day, final match for the gold medals. How were you preparing for this game?
We prepare play fast, tackle low, and kicking of the other side for no have pressure for Georgia.
Okay, so that's also, let's say, the tactics that you want to go. So keep the basics, low tackle, right, kicking and so on, or something special on top?
No, we are prepared for a big, strong match, and we are prepared for the battle.
Yeah, we heard that from the Spanish coach. They are ready to bring the fight tonight to this Georgian team. Spain has only made two changes, with Yunex Fernandez in for Juan Martin at 5 and Marcos de Quesada joining the starting lineup instead of Diego Serrano. Once again, very little changes to both sides for this final, obviously backing their first team here.
Yeah, definitely. We know that both of these teams have a very professional setup already compared to the others. Therefore, they can conserve the energy and actually take care of their players probably much better than some of the other teams. Therefore, maybe not being affected as much by the rough conditions here. Taking on 3 games within 8 days, it's always really difficult. So without proper recovery, teams such as Romania today suffer huge injuries. The 4 or 5 players were already injured going to that last game, which obviously doesn't help the squad.
We can see there's a beautiful trophy up for grabs today, men's under-18 championship, as the teams line up almost ready for the national anthems. Our referees today, Nicola Fratella, all the way from Romania. By linesman joining him tonight will be Shane Gowen from Ireland, as well as Diego Miranda coming in from Portugal. Experienced referee team for tonight. I'm excited, I hope you're excited, and we hope you guys at home are excited, because it's going to be a thriller of a game tonight.
Yes, definitely. Now to the anthems.
We see the Georgians fired up there. This means everything to them. And now for the Spanish national anthem. We can see the tears and passion in those Spanish eyes. We're in for an incredible encounter here today. Georgians, some big players out there once again.
Yeah, again, they're going to bring a lot of physicality to the field. As always, whenever you're playing a Georgian side, you know it's going to be no easy day in the office, and they're going to hammer you.
Of course, yeah. To beat the Georgians, Spain must neutralize their powerful pack. They have to hold firm in the scrums and disrupt the breakdown rhythm and try to maintain discipline in defense, because Georgia's got some direct physical play, and once they gain momentum, they're really hard to stop. Offensively, Spain must try to exploit their speed and creativity, moving the ball quickly to try to stretch their Georgian defense and capitalize on any scoring opportunity or shot at pause they might have today. For Georgians to beat Spain, well, quite simple. They need to dominate that set piece and use their powerful pack to control possession and territory. They need to set up a strong physical platform from the start. It's going to be a fast-driven game, It's going to be an entertaining game, and both of these teams going to leave it all out there on the field today in this final.
Yeah, fortunately for us, Spaniards have the one-off opportunity to really put a statement down and to play with the best of the best, because the Georgians are no tier 2 country in those underage categories. They play against likes of France, England, Wales every so often, and they managed to win those games.
Well, they beat France earlier on this year. I think in March they played them in the Six Nations under 18s, and the Georgians dominant in that game as well. They beat Italy, so it's going to be really hard out there for Spain. So they're definitely the underdogs coming into this game. But you know, that Spanish bull sometimes comes out to play, and tonight might be just one of those nights.
And a kickoff goes.
We're on the way
deep.
here for the final of the Under 18 Championship. Georgia taking on Spain in the last fight.
Of course, today we have a little bit of a change of conditions. The wind has calmed down quite a bit. Throughout the week, we've seen massive wind going from left to right from the viewer's perspective, and really making it hard to exit out of that 22.
You see a huge box kick there. Spain not able to gather there in Georgia with advantage early on here.
Amazing pressure on the air contest, giving them the ball back, and now being able to
look at those hands.
Just keeping himself in the field, doing well with it, choosing to put the pressure and lock those Spaniards in the 22, forced to kick and giving them very good platform to attack off.
Spain not finding touch there, so Georgians once again with the ball and a long ball through.
It. Good sidestep. Unfortunately, the handling has been just a little bit sloppy. Now expecting some
losing
hits.
that ball there. Spain again with a good opportunity to clear their lines here.
But it's just the line speed of Georgia has been
incredible.
So good. Expecting the long kick from 10. Not finding touch, going deep inside the half.
Spain not allowing Georgia. 50-22 attempt there, but there's somebody in the back there for Spain. And once again, we said poor pass there.
Very poor pass from the Spaniards, going deep in their own try zone.
Yeah, losing about 20 meters there in that last phase. Unfortunate, they're just missing out on that pass, and Georgia with a good opportunity just outside the 22.
Yeah, Georgia doing really well to put some pressure on the kicks. They're really one of the few sides that have been doing that throughout the entire competition, using the kicking game wisely, not giving away ball that you can play with, and really kicking when it's necessary.
We see a maul set up there. We know the Georgian maul is powerful.
So far, the Spaniards doing really well to stop it. Unfortunately, with the limitation of the penalty coming in.
Georgia still pushing down, looking for their first score of the game. Hard hits there coming in.
The pole speed has been just absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? The ruck's taken no more than 3 seconds.
Oh, what a hit there.
And how long will the Spaniards be able to withhold that pressure?
Yeah, Georgia looking to set the mark here. A kick right across, playing that advantage. Gathering the ball, and he's through for the first try of the game. Sava Shadavitse through. Georgia strike first here in the final.
He's done so well to put himself in the correct position for that air contest. Just getting over the top of the Spaniard, who, well, he couldn't have done much more there. And I think he even ripped it from his hand and just delivered on that.
Brilliant cross kick there. We see the Spaniards just unable to collect their ball and going through there and laying the ball down for the opening try of the game.
Very smart decision. They were going nowhere with the phases, and this was just
brilliant. Brilliant kick across there by the young Georgian.
Yeah, they really have arsenal of different threats. They can go physically, they can kick, they can pass. It's really hard to stop and prepare actually for that Georgian attack.
Absolutely incredible start here by the Georgians. As we thought, they're going to come out firing. Spain just needs to compose themselves now. It's only one try. There's still a lot of time, a lot of rugby to be played here. They need to just calm down, get back to basics, and try to attack this Georgian team as much as they can.
Good and composed kick by the Sen, adding those 2 points to the board.
Georgia with the early lead, 7-0 here at the Marketa Stadium in Prague. What a kick as well.
There was no hesitation whatsoever.
A huge kick-off there from Spain. Georgia gathering that. The Spanish team has impressed me a lot during this tournament. They've played some really fast and attacking rugby. They've been wonderful to watch.
And they exit straight out. They don't opt to go for the box kick this time.
Yeah, Georgians choosing safety there. Spain with the first opportunity at a line out here to try and secure the ball. Maybe set up a driving more as well, but they take it short.
Stop. Stop.
What is the referee's call here?
Okay, let me to set the line out, please.
That was too early.
Yeah,
the
taken
referee.
a little bit too early, not
Wasn't
allowing the line out
ready.
to be set properly, correct. Good throw, but not gathered there by Spain. Another missed out opportunity by them. And we can see that big figure of Mikhail Shishawili there carrying the ball. How good has he been this tournament? The
He's
big
been
number
an
8.
absolute animal. We can see that he can carry and he can run, and he can run with pace. As really outstanding player, already based in France, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, playing for Toulon.
Toulon. So amazing to see this young man to actually be in contact with Tier 1 rugby.
And again, Georgia. Low flat kick, but not finding it. And Spain
And a
looking for their
very good kick over the
50-22.
top, but he just managed to gather that. Very good point accuracy.
As we thought, that kicking game is going to come into play here. It's going to be very important to try and get that territory. We saw him backing up, then catching that ball, saving that 50-22 there.
As a very well-placed kick and a good decision actually to take that kick over the top. Unfortunately, the Georgians are proved to be well equipped in the backfield.
A second pick and a good one this time for Spain.
Again, getting straight up hammered on that first carry. They really, when they expected, they'd go up and they close all your options.
We're going to see a box kick here, most probably from the 9.
A very long caterpillar ruck to give that 9.
Good high box kick,
space.
allowing his teammates to chase it just a little too far.
Yeah, unfortunately, they weren't able to attack it whilst it was in the air. And the Georgians again with the ball and going for another box kick.
Yeah, we can see them setting themselves up and getting a penalty here.
Fortunately, well, the Spaniards was not rolling away after that tackle.
Georgia with an opportunity to clear the lines and set up another attack here. Spain has done really well throughout this tournament. You know, I complimented them earlier, but their rugby has been absolutely fantastic. They've played some good running rugby, great passing along. They've done fantastically. They've beaten the Czech Republic, the home team. 41-19, I believe, was that last fixture that they played. Oh, what a game that was.
Yeah, hopefully they learned as much as they could have from those 19 points, and now they're going to convert it in some sort of success against Georgia.
Good sack there. Very good sack there by the Spanish.
They
but
recover after.
Yeah. And breaking away there, the Georgians. Within the Spanish 22 now, looking for another try here. And again.
And that's going to be more than a penalty.
It was head contacted. It was head contact. You're high. It's just a penalty because both of you were in the low level. Okay, just a penalty.
We hear a very good explanation there by the referee tonight. Just a penalty there for that head contact. Both players going down. Fair call.
Yeah, it would have been ruthless to decrease the numbers. This early
Spain in trouble now. Georgia with their 5-meter line. We know how powerful their maul is. They've shown us already in this game how powerful their maul is.
They can run basically with the ball.
And again, grabbing good position there. Spain
is doing
trying
well
their best to push them backwards.
However, we know that Georgia are well organized in that.
Their second push is coming, going a little bit sideways, but making some momentum. They are the Georgians. And over the line for the second try. Georgia strike again.
Well,
fantastic try there again. Henri Shivelazzi there with a try.
Yeah, and I think that was probably not the bravest of solutions not to bring that jumper up in to at least make some sort of contest and make it a little bit more unpleasant for the Georgians in the line out.
You can see they're so patient, building up more numbers joined there and just driving their way through across the line. Spain, just no answer to the physicality so far.
Yeah, you know what's coming, so you really have to scramble and give it your best shot in reading that line out. So probably not the best idea to wait for that maul.
Yeah, you have
form.
to sack that. You have to sack that, man. That's your only hope against this Georgian team.
And we'll see a conversion attempt.
Yeah, Seribalitsi here with a good conversion, the first one. Very focused.
Taking his time.
Oh, and this one going very wide there. Nowhere near the post. And Georgia, good commanding lead so far, 12-0 in this final.
Yeah, very. This was just very strong from the Georgian team. Even the winger joining into the maul, navigating really well to give his hooker a good push and get him over the line. Putting the ball
Spain with a long
kickoff,
yeah.
But we know this guy likes to hit. So he had no issue with that, bringing the ball back to the line.
You're dead right.
Georgia will look to clear their lines here, maybe with a kick coming up now.
Yeah,
we can see that box kick being set up.
Don't play in front. Use it.
Being taught to use the slow ball coming out there by the Georgians.
Very good attempt though by the Spaniards.
Good kick away, yeah. Not finding touch though, so Spain with a huge up and under there over the floodlights here. That is going to be a hard one to field, as we saw, but managing somehow to get it right.
And that's a very good opportunity for Spain.
And directly out, was that directly out?
It was, however, he was in the 22.
He was in the 22, yes, you are correct there. Great passage of play there by the Spanish.
And there's actually quite a lot of fans, both from Spain and Georgia, that you're going to be able to see right now above those benches, really rooting for their teams. It's really nice to see the parents and fans coming along to support the youngsters.
Yeah, maybe not in huge numbers as we've been given away there.
And no one stopping, is
Nobody stopping. Shishavili there with a great carry, but stopped. And what a drive, what a counteract there by the Spanish, and winning the penalty.
What an effort by the Spaniards. Honestly, to stop that man from that distance. He was broken clean off, chased back.
Yeah, amazing.
And that counter-ruck. That's really, I was already convinced he is clean through.
Yeah, we know the big man, 1.90 m, 110 kilograms. He's a unit, only 18 years old.
Yeah, unfortunately, that kick just didn't find touch. And putting a huge up and under.
It's going to be really difficult for Spain to contest. And Georgia
they're doing
win this.
So well to get under that high ball and really make it their own. It's something that other teams haven't been using so much this championship.
And again, huge hit there by the Spanish.
Tackles.
Yeah, not giving him any space at all.
They know very well who's the danger man, and they are.
And again, once again, Spain managed to ruin the party here.
They just need to keep this intensity up. That's the only way to battle the Georgian force, to really hit them hard, hit them with intent, and definitely the rocks have been working really well for the Spaniards.
Yeah, Spain just not letting go, very determined in those ruck situations, and some good jackling we saw early on in this game. And again, finding good touch there. Spain getting out of trouble.
Against you, please leave the ball down, okay? All the team.
Yeah, just a word of warning there by the referee. Let go of the ball. If it's not your penalty, release the ball. Allow for a quick play to continue there. Spain with a good opportunity here. Great take.
Wonderful take.
They just need to be patient, build those phases up, take a couple of the Georgian players away and just keep it simple. Simple rugby here will definitely
they're
get them.
So dangerous with
Good
the ball
inside
at hand.
ball.
That's very slow. That's a very slow roll.
Off of his feet there. Yeah. We've seen the Georgians struggling during ruck time this opening spell.
It's amazing. They are going for the post at least to get some points on the board.
Yeah, they need to. They have to. Points on board. As we said, they need to slowly chip away whatever opportunity they get their way tonight. They need to use it wisely. 3 points is 3 points, and 2 or 3 of those, as we saw, the Georgians a little ill-disciplined starting off in this first half. Yeah. Spain can capitalize on all these penalties and maybe come back in being in contention here.
Yeah, so far the Georgians are yet to, the Spaniards are yet to visit that Georgian 22 with ball in hand. Therefore, even
good opportunity here.
Distance is a valuable commodity, not to be thrown away.
And Pedro Beno puts Spain on the board here. The first points of the game for the Spanish team. Not going down without a fight.
And maybe the Georgian team is not used to conceding those points. Let's see how they react and how they can bounce back.
And a huge kick. Look at the height on that kick.
Very good height.
And again,
very good take.
Taken the air by Georgia.
Both of the wingers have been so amazing under that high ball.
Holding on to the ball.
By number 12.
Huge run there. Barbakatsi there with a massive run. An advantage here for Georgia.
Oh, nearly broken off.
They've watched the tapes, they've seen what he can do, and they've made sure whenever he's in possession, there's always 2 or 3 men around him.
Yeah, exactly. They need to hold on to him at least a little bit.
Saladati trying to make some sort of impact. That ball lost forward, so we'll come back. Yeah, for the first one, as I was about to say, we'll come back for that advantage there for the Georgians. But again, Spain in that ruck situation, just really powerful.
Yeah, that's their only resource. Basically, they need to think about how far they can push it with the legality of that counter ruck, and they've been doing quite well to stop that massive Georgian attack.
Yeah, good start by the Spanish, but they'll have to work really hard now. Georgians once again 5 meters out. We know what that maul can do. We've seen what that maul can do.
Do you reckon they're going to bring a man up, or are they going to wait for it again?
We can see it's yes,
he made
6, 7 men more there.
Unsuccessful, unfortunately.
Not
again,
able to make the sacking.
And first push giving them difficulty.
Georgia holding on, very patient and slowly driving through. An advantage here for Georgians, collapsing that maul with a good opportunity and making his way through there. Did he get it down? He did get it down. Barbakatsi looks like it there.
Strong run by number 12.
Yeah, not Barbakatsi there. Akladini there with a try.
He's a big man himself as well.
Oh, Georgians have got some. Just a reminder, most of these kids are 17, 18 years old.
45.
And making his way through there. Yeah, it was Barbakatsi there with a try. Daviti Barbakatsi, the big center there, driving across. Powerful driving, just getting that ball down. Georgia dominant as expected in this first half. Spain trying really hard to defend them, but It's going to be a tough day in the office for the Spanish.
Yeah, definitely. And they have just such a big structure they can lean on and really support them. Because their structure is built around physicality, and once that structure starts working, we can see that they manage to do flair things just as the kick, and they really can unleash their skill set.
Yeah, we saw the Sirbilazzi getting it over this time around. And Georgia, 19-3.
They get very deep.
Deep and flat there by the Spaniards.
Just giving that man a lot of run up.
And we're going to see another box kick maybe. No, choosing to run it here.
Yeah, they try always get to that great position, to that 15, so that their winger can close down anyone catching that high ball.
A little bit too deep here, not giving his players a contest, but the ball bouncing kindly back.
Very poor organization.
And Spain in all
Spanish
sorts of
backfield.
disarrays here.
Unfortunately, just it comes between the 15 and the winger have not been clear.
Yeah, Pedro Bueno there missing out and allowing the Georgians to have another attack
no
within
one
their
knew
halves.
who's coming. There actually was number 8. No one knew who was coming for the ball.
Yeah, poor communication there. Pedro Bueno there just not communicating with his teammates.
And Lendinez.
Yeah,
They
just
didn't
no
know
communication
who's
there.
taking that. Those kind of mistakes you can't afford to be making. It's just
Not against the
miscommunication.
Georgian team. We say they need to be clinical. They can't afford to give away any penalties. They can't afford these mistakes. The Georgians will punish you should you give them a chance. And again, great take there. Good, strong
Well
run once
stopped.
again.
It's the first time we can see him being stopped within the first 5 meters. In other games, he made every single carry, he made 15, 20 meters easy.
And once again there. We spoke about that Spanish breakdown. The breakdown play is just phenomenal. They need to somehow take that and bring it into their attacking game as well.
Yeah, the ball has been ripped away.
Hooker and hooker. Right foot here.
See the referee telling them to implement that break foot to help stabilize the scrum. Protocol that's been brought in by World Rugby just to bring more safety into the scrum. If you're watching rugby for the first time or you're not familiar with the game, obviously this is one of the toughest parts of the game, the scrum. A lot of weight behind on each side.
Yeah,
600-700 kilograms pushing at each other.
especially pushing against big grown guys like the Georgian team. It's just the weight is tremendous. On
Yeah,
the,
so
on the
safety
front rows.
really important. You want to make sure these players have long, outstanding careers. Let's see if Spain can do something come scrum time.
Set. Hold.
Doing,
Just not managing, but getting the ball through and getting that penalty there. Georgia not scrummaging legally. Going straight to ground there.
and they're not happy about it. They feel like they brought so much pressure that the Spanish front row just caved. I don't think the referee was really in a good position, because it happened, the infringement happened on the other side.
Yeah, huge moral victory there for the Spanish and nothing less. But again, not finding touch. And again,
those mistakes are going to be very costly.
just coming off the side of the foot there. And Spain lucky to get away with this one. Still in possession here on the 15-meter mark. Can they manufacture anything?
Well, I really hope they can get the ball out wide and test them even from different perspective than just the infield physicality. Unfortunately, losing the ball again in the touch in the line out.
And again, great run there.
Going straight to ground. Nearly sacrificing those couple of meters for the
Oh,
speed
give
of
it
the ball.
away there.
And
Spain
now,
with the opportunity
does he
to
have
break
the
away.
gas?
He
But the-
just doesn't have the speed to
The
get away
Georgians
from the
been
Georgian
so
team.
quick back on him.
But Spain still in possession here. Georgia rolling away really slowly there. Slowing down their ball for the Spanish team and just dropping it, but still managing to somehow regain control.
And amazing, the Saba Sharvicadze really showing the pace on him to chase back with the number 10.
Absolutely,
on a
tackle
breakaway.
made there. Cortez is looking to get a quick ball out here for the Spanish. Oh, great inside
Very
ball
good
and
inside
managing to
ball.
break through. Only one man to beat. Can he do it? Yes, he can. He's
And are they
right
in?
through.
They
All the
oh,
way down, and Spain
that was
down
a
for
kno-
the first try.
That was a knock-on, unfortunately. That was a knock-on across the line.
Very close there for the Spanish. What a fantastic run there by Garcia.
Did not manage to ground that ball. Now we're going to see the replay.
Good
Amazing
inside
ball. And the connection with the 13.
And again, quick hands to Garcia.
Unfortunately, he
Yeah, just lost that ball there. Amazing defense by the Viti Barkabatsi there.
and that's really one of the first times that the Georgian
Huge hit there,
defense has
huge
been broken
defensive
like
hit.
this.
Unbelievable. The try scorer, Barbara Kedazzi there with a massive hit on the Spanish player. But Spain again in the Georgian 22, running into a brick wall there. Ball coming out very sloppy there from the Spanish.
They opt to go pick and go just around the corner.
Spain have shown moments of brilliance and they can come through. They can score some tries here. Held back then, taken out of the 22 now, not making any momentum.
Well stepped in the outside. Held in field.
Yeah, nowhere to go
Fortunately-
for Arzibalo there.
Now they have to release that player. Nearly shaking the ball out off his hands.
Garcia with a quick ball there.
Fortunately, you have to be lower for those carries. Otherwise, the Georgians are going to just melt you.
An advantage here, offside. So Spain with another opportunity to get some points, at least a penalty here. And we might see more than this now. Something might
And
come out of this.
He's very angry, and we're going to see something that really does not belong to the field. Huge brawl broken out in the Georgian 22. You can see players already swinging. We can see stuff being heated and players just being carried off.
Yeah, not necessary this.
And we can see even the Georgian physio just grabbing onto that mass of a player and just for the safety of everyone dragging him away from any sort of conflict.
Yeah, there's no need for this. No need to escalate situation here.
Because if this man loses it, I don't think anyone would survive. And I think he was, yeah, his head was in a guillotine and he was just not happy about it.
Yeah, we can see the Spanish number one, Cuesta, they're just
And
pushing
yeah,
down,
he
pushing
went
him down.
He went
yeah.
for a swing there. And really the referee has to pick on that. Because most of the Georgians advanced and they really did not go there with the intent to break it off. Exactly, you can see the head being in the guillotine.
Yeah,
That's
that's
clear
of
foul
course.
play.
Of course.
And then just actually breaking that fight off, it's a definite yellow card.
Yeah, Saginati
Maybe
there, I mean,
there's no mitigating circumstance, and he's been the reason that the fight has begun there.
Captain. Okay. So first time after my whistle, he starts all this picture. So there will be a yellow card for him.
oh, and Saginati, rightly so, they're getting that yellow card.
He's lucky to walk off just with a yellow card for the two infringements that came on.
Yeah, we saw the headlock there, bringing the player down.
You have to start it. You have to start now to play under the lows and most of it under the values. Okay? You can do it. You can do it. Okay, you have time to speak with your teams. Go back to review. Okay?
Referee Nicola
I give you
Fatella there
30
just
seconds to speak with
setting
the
the law there, allowing the players that second just to speak to their team, try to recompose them here.
Maybe one of the opportunities for the Spaniards to try use that yellow card against the
speak with them, okay?
Georgians.
It's okay for you?
And
Captain,
it's going to be interesting
it's okay?
what the choice is going to be to kick to the post or to go. Yeah, he is
Time out.
taking the post.
Yeah, Saganati very lucky there, as you mentioned, just to have the yellow. We saw that headlock, really dangerous tackle, bringing the player down.
And choking him out. No wonder he, obviously, the Spaniard retaliated, but there was no need for that brawl. And for at least a minute and a half.
And again, a bit of poor discipline here. The Georgians, we mentioned, should they choose to play this way, Spain can come back. Spain can really cause damage. We've seen them inflict damage to other teams this tournament so far. And a great kick there. And Spain, another penalty converted here. Climbed their way slowly, 19-6.
Please don't tell to them to stop talking when they kick, okay? It's the second time when I'm telling you.
And it's going to be interesting what the mental preparedness now of the Georgians is going to be like, because obviously they already went into a little bit of a brawl. Has
time
that
off there.
gone out of their system, or is that a starting kind of trigger that is going to bring them to their downfall just by not being able to hold their composure? That's the big question now. Putting the ball nice and high for them to reclaim.
And claiming that ball again, the Georgians from the kickoff. This is the third time in a row they've done this. Really good under the high ball. And again, good run there.
Run.
5, 6 players just pushing them aside.
Not making some real advancements, but bringing the ball back to the... Very good acceleration by the fullback. Nikolis Kavashvili.
Good low tackle there. Good skill by Lenindes there. And Georgia, even though they're man down, still driving forward.
Oh, really well picked off.
Pick up there by the young man.
He's been trapped in
But
the rock.
not rolling away there, and penalty going the way of Georgia. You need to roll away. Fantastic tackle, but you're just not giving yourself the opportunity with tackles like that to roll away.
Yeah, immediately as someone was coming into the ruck to clear out, he trapped that person very close to the ball and making him unable to roll out of the contact zone.
Yeah, Georgia opting to go for the post now. A man down, very good call here. Very rational call, just to get that scoreboard, keep it ticking, and take it away from Spain. Spain managing to get 6 points very quickly back. You know, a try and they're right back in this mentally. The Spaniards having dominated the last bit of possession.
Yeah, definitely, they've been good on the ball. Unfortunately, there's just defensive mistakes, really giving away penalties. I know they haven't been those silly kind of penalties, have been really forced penalties. But that's just, you can't let yourself to be in that position, especially after a clear out. You know they're going to want to trap you in. So you need to show the referee the maximum effort that you are actually rolling away from the contact zone.
And we see Sid Palazzi there with a great kick.
Very accurate.
And getting it just in through the post there. And Georgia extend their lead 22 points to 6. We can see that one just coming on the inside there. Narrowly just escaping that miss there. And a good high kick,
a little bit higher than they did on the previous kicks.
But Georgians well prepared there.
And we can see a little bit of afters just picking up every other contact. The afters are in, and eventually someone's going to get penalized.
Oh, good.
First time actually the Spaniards managed to retain the ball.
From an up and under, from a kick, And in possession now, they need to drive forward and losing their
lost
ball.
in the contact. As
But
it was
knocked
ripped
on by Georgians, they ripped it out and knocked it on.
Ripped by White, and after this knock on.
Yeah, very close to the end of the first half. What do you make of the first half so far?
Amazing rugby we've seen. Really, the Spaniards not caving under that massive pressure built by the Georgian pack. And you can see the Georgians been very quick with many skills, putting a cross-field kick, putting those up and unders. Those are just skills that are not easy, and they've been delivering so well on them. Massive pressure. And
They're just on another level, aren't they, the Georgians?
yeah.
You know, they like we said earlier, they partake in a Six Nations junior competition. They get a lot more rugby than this young Spanish team. So obviously Spain coming in as major underdogs, but still holding their own against a powerful Georgian team.
Exactly, and we need to understand that most of these Georgian boys are already semi-professional or professional.
Correct, yeah.
So they are used to having that very high-level game experience.
It's just day and night difference, right?
Pre-engage.
And pre-engaged there by the Georgians. And Spain with the last opportunity of the half. Free kick. They're obviously not allowed to take the scrum from the free kick once again.
You can already see some Georgian players just losing that cool a little bit over what the referee's decision was. Putting huge up and under.
Massive over the floodlights here. And look at that take. Fantastic take there. Sharvatitsi there with a take. Incredible jump up in the air.
I think it was dropped and then recollected by the huge number 8. Tries to kick.
And directly out into touch there.
Very smart kick, putting the putting the carry under pressure. And
But
it's half
that's
time.
it. It's half-time here at the Marketa Stadium. Georgia very dominant against a young Spanish team here. 22 points to 6 in the first half. Spain trying really hard to claw their way back into this game. What do you think the Spanish team needs to do to come back second half?
They need to keep doing what they do as well as they have been doing in the first half time. All the clear outs that they've been trying to win the ball back. They're very eager. They need to do much better under the high ball. And honestly, the passion of the Georgians have been maybe running a little bit too high. And I can see their cool just getting lost and maybe eking very silly penalties or giving away penalties for just being too aggressive.
Yeah, look at this kick once again for the opening try of the game. Incredible take there and just going over the line and getting that ball down. Georgia, the dominant side here in this championship final, the under-18s at the Marketa Stadium in Prague. We'll be back with you guys for the second half shortly. Stay tuned.
There's going to be changing commentary. Instead of me, there's going to be Jirka Bohacek stepping in for the second half time, because I'm going to prepare for the later on game at Rugby Europe TV as well. Czechia against Poland in the men's trophy.
Best of luck for you there. All the best. Hope the Czech team can do something against a powerful Polish side here in Prague. That game also coming to you live on Rugby Europe TV later on. We'll see you guys in the second half.
Have a great one. Bye.
And welcome back to the Marketa Stadium for the second half of this thrilling Under-18 Rugby Championship final. At half-time, Georgia leads Spain 22 points to 6. To their sheer physicality and dominance in the forward exchanges, the Lellos have impressed and imposed themselves with the powerful runs and clinical execution. But their occasional lapses in discipline have given Spain a glimmer of hope here, with 2 penalties keeping the Spaniards in striking distance. For Spain to claw their way back, they'll need to find a way to speed up their game and move the ball out wide, challenging the Georgian defence in the wider channels. They're going to have to tighten up their defence at the breakdown as well to deny Georgians those easy meters. And that will also be really crucial, along with taking every scoring opportunity with clinical precision. As we saw, each point is really important here. Georgia, meanwhile, will look to tighten up and continue asserting their control as the teams take position for the next 35 minutes. Expect nothing less than an all-out battle in this final here at the Marketa Stadium in Prague for the Under-18 Rugby Europe Championship. Joining me in studio, Jerzy Kowicek. Welcome, sir.
Thank you for the welcome and greetings to the fans who are
Absolutely wonderful to have you back here with me.
Yeah, glad to be here back. And glad to be here especially on this great game, actually. The final of the Rugby Europe Under-18 tournament with so far exciting game. I hope that the Spanish will actually push forward so that it's going to be more dramatic, right?
Yeah, look, Spain's not going to go down without a fight. We know this. They're going to try their best, but this Georgian team is just so good. We know they're miles ahead of everyone else in this tournament when it comes to development. Again, early mistake there by Spain, which is going to end up costing them, unfortunately. And penalty given.
Yeah, we can.
Early warning there from the referee. He's spoken about discipline at the end of the half, and he mentioned to the Georgian captain.
Yeah, there was this kind of conflict. If you are just joining now for the second half, a little, how to say, disagreements between the players on the both sides. In the end, just yellow card for one side. I guess it might be still, the bad blood can be still among the players, actually.
Yeah, no, the referee rightly so. Players have no space talking. Come here. Why are you talking to the referee? It's a captain's job. Go speak to your captain, let him approach the referee.
Exactly. One of the things where the rugby is different from the other sports and with its culture, right?
Exactly. Culture, discipline. That's what we want to see in rugby, and especially at this level. These boys need to know this. We've praised Georgia so much for their development and their ability to make such great youth teams. Discipline is really key here. They need to just keep it.
Definitely.
Georgia here playing with advantage there. Daviti Barpirizzi there, the centre. Huge first half by him.
Yeah, one of the best players on the field by far, actually. He's physical, he's fast, he's skilled.
Yeah, really good there.
He's huge.
So Georgia with a penalty here. Are they going to take a kick at post, or are they just going to go?
Offside.
Yeah, number 2 offside there. We hear quite clearly.
Yeah, it was Faras.
Yeah, smart play again by the Georgians, just getting that early points on the board and itching away from Spain.
Yeah, at the same time it shows respect to Spain. I mean, they want to make their life a bit easier, right? They don't want to be fighting with them, which might sound totally natural, but I can imagine that in some previous games they would be just keeping piling up try after try, and that would be their main focus.
And another opportunity to put points on the board. Gigi Sirbalitsi there. He had some great skill in the first half.
Ready.
20 seconds there called by the referee. Just taking his time, running down their clock. Smartly done. Yeah, no need to rush here. And a good kick.
And that's in. Yeah.
Georgia 25, Spain 6. The mere fact he composed himself so well, no pressure there, referee reminding him he was in no hurry at all. He knew exactly what he's doing there. Running down the clock till the last possible moment and just taking that kick, taking all of his time.
Probably this could be a topic in the changing room during the half break in Georgia, because they were actually dominating, probably just to calm down. I mean, time is running for them. Nowhere to hurry. Get cool, don't get stuck in any fight or something, and it will be fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the coach has told them to keep their discipline a bit strong in this half. Let's see how it goes here. First scrum of the second half.
I'll stay here. Yeah, I'll look. I start closer. Closer. I'll give you space after.
Actually, the Spanish, they managed to get more ground and also ball position in the second half of the first half. So, Milan, what do you think actually that was missing, that they need to improve?
Well, obviously Georgia with the ill discipline, you know, giving the Spaniards a chance, an opportunity, and Spaniards took it. They had great attacking play, as we see. They're very well structured, the Spanish team. But once again, a reminder to everybody, Spain is miles below the Georgian team with funding, with experience, with coaching. Just on another level. Georgians are a really professional team. I mean, rugby is a national sport in Georgia, so...
Maybe one thing which is actually in favor of Spanish is, I think, the number of players and people involved, which was quite a surprise for me. I had this opportunity to talk with the Spanish and with Georgian referees during a meeting.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And I was surprised that in Georgia, and now maybe I'm mistaken, but I think it was around 30,000 people involved.
Active players,
relatively
yeah, exactly.
only, I would say, but of course it's not a huge nation. But Spanish way more. So that was a surprising fact for me. But like you said, it's not just about quantity; it's also about the quality.
The quality as well. You know, Georgians are known as the scrum factory. That's where the big loose heads and tight heads come out.
We have a yellow card now for the fullback from Georgia.
Again, yeah, just talking to the referee there. Once again, the referee warning them quite clearly and saying, "Let the captain speak to me." And yeah, the Georgians just poor discipline there.
That's right, and just to remind, the captain is number 4, David Baramia, the lock. That's the only player which is entitled to have a discussion.
Azibala and Comano going off there. And we see Serrano and Sanchez Ferreiro coming on there. Spaniards looking to increase some attack there, bring in more attack with the back line. Play some more running rugby here. Spaniards very good at their running rugby, as we know.
Yeah, it's I would say very elegant. We can see lovely passes, accurate passes in full speed. Just in this case, they are hitting the ceiling.
Good
at
Spain
Georgian
again. Ball in hand here. Georgians very quick in the fence there.
Yeah. Solid tackles.
Yeah, and very aggressive. The Georgians really aggressive in these tackle situations. You can see they put everything into it. I saw them warming up with the tackle bags early on. Some big hits there.
Yeah. I think a normal human would be like,
again. Serrano sat down there. Oh, making his way through, but just holding onto the jersey. You see, Georgia's just not giving up there. Quick hands by the Spaniards, getting into 20, but just dropping that ball forward. And Georgians have advantage here and a chance to clear their lines.
I think the referee signaled that it was actually backwards, even though that from this angle we saw it differently. But anyway, Georgia had the ball.
Touch there by the Spanish team. Oh, chip and chase there. Good
surprising.
kick, but a bit too long there. And Georgians easily getting that mark. Taking all the pressure off, but a quick take there. Looking for the striking. Oh, getting it. Unbelievable.
Okay, so
what a kick there by the Georgians, and what a mistake by the Spanish, just grabbing the ball as it went out. What was he thinking?
Actually, I thought that he tried still to drop the ball before he goes into touch and then to collect it again. Just, it was faster than he probably intended. But it was like a really big pace. I mean, we've started like the second half in really speed. Now 7 minutes passed.
Yeah, he allowed that ball to bounce and then tried to regather it and just took it over the line there. And Georgia with a good opportunity.
Risky move, but on the other hand, Spain need to risk now. They don't have that much time if they want to come back to the game.
Another maul set up here.
They are in a hurry.
Georgians, we know how they're maul. A bit disorganized there. And Spain driving them backwards. But penalty. Doing so illegal, collapsing the ball there, and Georgia with another penalty and another opportunity to go for the post there and extend their lead.
And it's really sympathetic that we can actually hear the crowd here, despite that here in Prague these are like 2 foreign nations, so really they have most supporters during the tournament at all. I mean, there are I mean, I saw quite many Georgian flags, and
of course, yeah,
now
not
we
many
see-
people able to travel, you know, all the way from Georgia here. It's quite a far way, but a lot of support coming in from home. We see tons of people watching
Yeah.
the stream here, a lot of communication, a lot of chatting.
And I would say these are also a lot of people who live here. I mean, who have like a Georgian community.
Okay.
A good sack there by the Spanish. Yeah, the Georgians really do get behind their rugby. As we said, it's a national sport. It's something they take real pride in. So at any given level, whether it's the under 8, under 10, under 12, Georgians are always there, and they really go out and do their best in each and every tournament.
Ultimately, I mean, you don't see the team representing your country from in your national sport at home, right? So I guess it's a must-have for the locals.
Yeah, exactly. I think when we talk about football, maybe Spain having the edge over Georgia there.
True. That's a different story.
But then again, Georgia in the recent games have come back there as well. So it's good to see all these small nations coming in and competing in all the sports. It's great, especially at a youth level. You know, rugby is a wonderful game that teaches you discipline.
Like the last one. Last one was good. Coach. Bye. Set.
Spain with an opportunity here just to clean their lines, and yeah, early engagement there once again.
Stay focused.
Yeah,
On
maybe
my
the
coast,
referee just
okay?
trying to
Every
reset
time
that
my
scrum a
coast.
little bit.
Don't go fast, okay? Let's go. Here and here. It's okay, guys. No worries. Just listen my calls. Okay?
Yeah, the game slowed down a little bit here in the second half. What a great week these guys have had, you know, playing 3 games in a space of less than a week and a half.
Yeah, 8 days and 3 days. That's really tough. And
Bye.
I would even dare to say in all the matches we've seen big hits, a lot of effort, fighting till the very last moment. Whether you were about to, you know, turn the match around or at least score 1 try,
Thank you.
nobody gave up.
Don't.
Yeah, exactly. Spain looking to clear their lines and doing so. And will they find touch? Yes, they will. Georgians not taking the quick line out there, setting themselves up. Our referees for today one more time. Nicola Fratella, the main referee. Shane Gaugen there from Ireland as the first assistant, and Diego Miranda on the far side from Portugal as the second assistant. Wonderful to have this level of refereeing as well.
Definitely. And I mean, the high quality of referees is needed for this game. As we've seen, there were some emotions in work.
A lot.
And it's about deciding who is going to be the champion in this age category of Europe.
Yeah, we know the Georgians have dominated this tournament. As a matter of fact, they've dominated all youth tournaments, to be honest, you know. It's just a matter of time. They're knocking on that Six Nations door. Hopefully someone's going to
Definitely.
answer and allow them to play there.
And the answer won't be no, exactly. One more thing, what I was also impressed is the intensity in which, I mean, the Georgians, even though their side was way stronger than their first opponent, right, than Germany, they were not giving up anything. They shown the respect to the other team, and they are taking everything at 100% seriousness. Really, I think it's a sign of professionalism, right? As you mentioned many times, these are many professional players.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay there.
A good comment here.
What a surprise now, it's Nozadze. Actually, the right prop from Georgia was in a breakaway, sorry.
Yeah, now I was saying a good comment here. Under 18s with beards. Are they using the same calendar? Yeah, these are some really big boys. As we said, Georgia is a really professional outfit, and you know, they're big in size in general. They're quite big people. They mature quite quickly as well. That's why they dominate European rugby at the moment. So, yeah, I can guarantee you all of these boys are of age. There's quite a huge process, obviously, when registering players, and yeah, it's really, really, really well taken care of Rugby Europe.
Yeah, and just, you know, checking on this question, because we know that the calendars differ around the world, and actually Georgia is using Gregorian one. So I believe that's actually the same which is used throughout Europe, right?
Exactly, correct, yes.
Yeah. So just to have a full answer to this question.
They do use the same calendar. They're just big boys.
Yeah.
And Georgia's looking to score in the second half. Very close to that line.
Yeah, but a good pushback from the Spanish
fantastic.
back.
But another advantage there. And this time we're going to hear definite talking to the captain from the referee.
Good forecast. Good forecast, Milan.
Let's have a listen to hear what the referee has to say.
Too many infringements at the mall. You must be more positive. Okay?
So just quick words, very direct. Too
Very
many
clear.
infringements at the mall. Make a change or else.
Not a mall. After this.
Or
there's
else,
no
3
more,
dots.
okay?
Yeah.
First time, it's not a mall. He just attacked the ball carrier. No, he just attacked the first man. Okay? After this, you for the ball. Time back on. Silent. After this, please.
What are
Number
Georgia
7.
going to do there? Obviously go for the line
Now
there.
again.
Yeah, take a 5-meter line now. Thank you, sir. And we'll set up another attack.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. And most likely it's going to be Mall again. They would like to utilize possibly their brute force because that's really amazing.
Good there. Spaniards needed to sack that. Not managing to sack that. And this time we're going to see a yellow card for the Spanish. And a penalty try there. Penalty try given by the referee. Rightly so. There are too many infringements. Spain not keeping discipline. And we'll definitely see a yellow card here as well to go along with that penalty try.
Number 3.
Yeah, number 3, Spain there. Daniel Barroso falling victim there, getting that team yellow card. And it's mission impossible now for the Spanish to climb back with 14 men against this powerful Georgian team. It's going to be really tough for them to come back into this match.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I was hoping that actually they will jump into the second half and they will take the initiative. But so far, Georgia was doing great work. They were keeping Spaniards on their half. And now another complication, as we can see, they lost their prop.
Yeah, sad there for Barroso. Very unfortunate, but discipline is key. We spoke about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we love our underdog story. We love to support underdog. Again, to mention, for the 10th time, the level between Georgia and Spanish rugby is just day and night. It's Mount Everest against Table Mountain here. It's huge. The difference is really big. But Spain in the contest somehow, at least getting some points behind, which shows a great improvement from these smaller nations. And it's good to see them out here. You know, but they don't get as much rugby, and the little that they do, they really use to the advantage, and they're competing, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
The advantage.
An advantage there for knock-on.
Tackle now.
By the way, the two sides met also in this year's senior championship. Georgia won 38 against 3 for Spain.
Yeah, we know the Georgian men's national side
they are getting slowly there. Let's see if the youngsters from Spain will, will be better in this. But I've seen a lot of gestures. I mean, now we see actually positive support from the fly half, but otherwise a lot of frustration.
We saw that.
Among the Spanish players.
You just need to chin up and you go ahead and you drive, and you lose in the game. It's okay, but do your best. You know, stay motivated, stay focused. Miracles do happen. Very unlikely in this case, but they do happen.
Now we can see the substitution. The Georgian hooker Shvelidze stepped out of the field. He was replaced by one. There was actually a double substitution, so there was also change in the, I think, back row.
Spain with a good line out there in a maul set up and driving here, and collapsed by the Georgians with an advantage here for Spain. A good opportunity for them here. Chip and Kate, very good attempt there. Coming back for that advantage.
Number 8, collapse the ball.
Yeah, we heard there the big man, Michele Shishvili there collapsing the ball.
Number 8, collapsing.
Just not gathering it there as well. Yeah, the ball going backwards.
Sometimes it's difficult to take the control about the ball, which is jumping all around, and especially on the artificial grass, right? I think we mentioned that many times that the bounce is a bit different than on the natural grass.
It's very different. You know, you have a lot of little pieces of rubber on the field, and sometimes the ball just bounces awkwardly and can go either way.
And when you mention those pieces, so I can imagine everybody's familiar with those if training at some. You always bring some at home.
Spain with a good maul there. And another advantage, and we might see a penalty try go the way of Spain here.
Spain with just 14 players, that's amazing.
And try time for Spain. They get over the line there to the Spanish.
It was probably number 12, Marcignac, Oriol Marcignac, and the first try of Spain, right?
First try of the game going to Spain, brilliant there. Yeah, Spain not letting down. This is what I said. They just need to stay in the fight, take the opportunities. Really great there. Again, poor discipline from the Georgians. And Garcia getting over the line there.
And they have a man down, actually.
And with a man down, absolutely. This just shows, you know, the fight is there.
Yeah.
That's what we want to see. Even though they're still far away behind there, we know this Georgian team is just class. It's good to see that they're fighting back, not giving up, and giving their all in the final. That's all we can ask of them.
And that's what we mentioned, that they are really not giving up, and we have not seen really many games when even when there was a big gap between the two nations. So always, at least to achieve this like honorable achievement, one try.
Of course,
we saw it every game almost.
So, just to inform you, this is the first try, I think, second try against the Georgians this whole tournament, with the Netherlands getting the one.
True.
And this is the second try only they've conceded throughout this entire tournament.
Yeah.
That just shows the dominance of the Georgian team and how good you have to be to actually score against them. So, yeah, hats off to a very good job here done by the Spanish team.
Definitely.
And a tackle there being told to release. Georgia looking to fire right back.
Oh,
long weighted pass there. 20-meter pass. Georgia is driving hard.
It was almost like up and under from hands.
Release! Stay there!
Good defense there by Spain, not allowing the Georgians any room there and pushing them out of the 22. Great physical contest here today.
It was the new guy actually on the field, Archanadze, who was in the carry the ball,
and over their ball, and unfortunately off. So quite clearly signaled there by the referee, you need to get your hands on the ball. You cannot push them in front and then support your body weight, otherwise you're off your feet. So really good spot there by the referee. We can see him coming over there. Let's have a look in the next breakdown here.
Yeah, this is still
a little bit too far there. Meanwhile, Georgia kicking for post and getting just outside of the 5-meter line.
Number 5.
Substitution there. Number 5 for Spain, Fernandes, going off, and number 20, Joan Martin, coming on.
Advantage for West State.
An advantage there being called.
Advantage over.
Whoa.
Tackle release.
That was a nice camera footage right from the sideline, showing us the quick pace of new Spanish player.
How good is the production for this tournament? I mean, this is under 18 Rugby Europe. You know, the production has been really amazing. So hats off to the Czech director here for really putting up a showcase here. It's amazing, allowing the fans at home to watch this game, and also free of charge. I mean, this is professional coverage here.
I need to actually, here probably, this is what I was thinking was the advantage actually originally, like a high tackle.
Yeah, maybe slightly high there.
But then this was a really fast pace, really fast legs by Mateo Arajon. You mentioned the production, so I just want to mention that actually we are lucky that we have a director who was actually directing the broadcast from the Ice Hockey Championship that was here in Prague the World Championship, right?
Yeah.
And some other like big events. So
No, the quality has been amazing. The whole setup, you know, coming here to commentate as well. Really good setup, really fantastic view from the commentary box here. Very professional. You know, you would not expect this at this level of the game, but incredible to have it. And amazing host here by the Czech Republic.
And we've also like hired. He's volunteering for us, one good commentator with South African sexy South African accent. So that's part of it.
Well, I don't know if it's sexy. It's definitely South African, that's for sure.
Yeah, maybe let's see the comments if somebody on YouTube will react actually, and maybe they will ask you to send a picture. But okay, coming back to the game. We had some time off now. The game will start soon.
A bit of banter there,
Yeah.
banter as we learned. Spain attacking once again. Getting good meters there and taking play just outside of the 22 of the Georgian team. Spain looking to strike one more time. If they can get another try over quickly, this will definitely give them a bit of confidence to push on. And you know, there's still 15 minutes left to play. You never know. It could swing it. Highly unlikely, let's be honest, but it
Disclaimer,
could.
yes.
Yeah. Like I said, we've seen miracles. Probably won't get to see one tonight, but we've definitely seen them before.
Good line
Good
out
breakaway there. He's on his own. He needs support there.
Yeah,
Support
good
coming
carry
in
by
there slow,
Gonzalez.
but unfortunately knocking that ball forward.
But he really surprised the defense. Like if he jumped out of the hyperspace, he appeared running towards the goal line, but there was a really prepared couple of players.
Yeah, that was good set piece play there by the Spanish team. We can see him just breaking away. They're getting past the man, but yeah, good cover there by the Georgians.
Yeah.
Big tackle there by Shavaritsi there.
And Arsenal especially, yeah, number 20.
Good, and Spain bringing on their bomb squad here for that first scrum.
So now we know it also Spain has the bomb squad.
We all have bomb squads here, my friend. I think we've inherited that term for that new front row as soon as it comes on. We know what an impact it makes.
Yeah, we coined it, exactly. Now, of course, there must be a lot of emotions also for this player who's leaving the field now, Marcel Carreras. He spent 60 minutes in this tough battle.
Cuesta there. Look, great job by the young man. Really performed well today. Put in a good shift. He can be proud of that. There's no doubt. And let's see what Spain can conjure here from the scrum. Georgia need to clear their lines here. Maybe even run it, you know, who knows. They back themselves as a Georgian team.
What a good scrum by
scrum by Spain, yeah, not giving them any space at all. And great defense there again, brave defense.
Nice chop tackle, eh? It was again number 12, Marcignac, the author of the try.
But unfortunately offside there, and yeah, Georgia again easily clearing their lines.
18, never offside.
Yeah, we heard that quite clearly. Delegado there, Ruben Delegado just offside. Can see a lot of the Georgian players warming up there in the background. Georgia will no doubt make a couple of changes.
Yeah.
Shortly.
I mean, also if you're a player all the time with the team and then you lift the trophy without being on the field at least for a while, it's not the same as you are actually in the heat of the final whistle, right?
Wow. Well, I think, you know, for these players, just the fact that they won means everything to them. So not really sure if it's being a part of it.
Maybe a bonus.
Yeah, of course, they all play. Georgia using the entire squad, obviously, throughout this tournament. Everyone got a chance to play a bit of rugby. We've seen some fantastic rugby from the Georgia. As every year they come, they pitch up, they bring their best team. They don't even, you know, they bring their best players because they respect the competition. And we've seen Spain, you know, at least putting some sort of resistance here. Normally it's a walkover. The previous scores, if you look at the results from the two Georgian games, beating the Netherlands, who are big and physical, even bigger in size than the Georgians, beating them 36-5 there. And then again, the opening game, winning against Germany 67-0. That's statement right there.
Yeah. And that was exactly the game against Germany when they were playing to their potential. They were not stopping, even though it was
Good
stiff.
pass there. Good hands, quick hands there by the Spanish.
And Arago again in a carry. He's been quite visible since he joined the field.
Very good there by the Spanish. They're just not shying away from the physical stuff. They're not scared there. They're really giving it their all today. You can be very proud of this young Spanish team.
And just remember, I think they are still having a man down on the
Inside, Boyana has come back in. They're back to the full outfit, yeah. And a huge kick there, obviously not making any space. Good choice to kick there. And Georgia not gathering that, so advantage being played here. And kicking it away, kicking that advantage away. And the mark called easy escape. Poor choice there, maybe not realizing it was only a knock-on advantage. Kicking that ball away. As soon as you kick, you lose the advantage.
Yeah, definitely. If that would be a penalty, that would be a different story.
Of course.
But exactly like you said, it was a scrum advantage, so they are now losing their ball.
Good, and Georgia easily clearing their lines there from the mark. Not finding touch there, so Spain again allowed to play, and we're going to see them run. I love to see that. Back yourself, go in, go hard. Serrano there just backing himself. Slow to roll away there, got stuck in the tackle, unable to roll away maybe.
Yeah, but you delay the ball. Yeah, stop, but you delay the ball.
Yeah, referee quite clearly telling him there. I tried, ref, I tried.
Yeah.
But sadly, yeah, it's all about tackle technique.
Exactly, you have responsibility for your body, even though other people are lying on you. It's actually your fault. That's how it is.
Yeah, you need to show a clear picture needs to be indicated to the referee that you are trying to move away.
Yeah, Nicola Fratella was very confident in his
Great
goal.
game, but a great tournament by him, as a matter of fact. Not just great game, fantastic tournament by the Spanish team. And Spain securing that line out again, and a maul being made here. Slowly creeping away, sticking to that maul. And Georgia ripping that ball away. They got players out wide. If they can get the ball to them, this is where Georgia's really dangerous, out on the attack. But no control there and losing that ball. So Spain get away with that one again.
Yeah. Just when you mentioned the referee, so I had some, I got some information actually about the background, how is it with the referees in Rugby Europe, and as I understand, there's quite a competition. So we know that there are like performance reviewers on their side, so they are getting feedback, and if they make a mistake, they might not get nominated for the next match, and there's quite big competition. So for that's also something that makes the quality of, let's say, the judging of the matches better, right?
Yeah, I don't think that mistakes are made by referees all the time, but there are performance reviewers on the spot. So I know for a fact after each game, all the referees go back to their hotel rooms. They have a meeting. They sit down. They review the game, watch the tapes, and each one of these referees actually has a performance reviewer back home as well, who they send the tapes to. They send the recordings, and they get feedback. It's crucial for referees to get feedback and constructive feedback as well. And this is how the game has improved. As we can see, fantastic refereeing from the team Rugby Europe this entire tournament.
Yeah. Well, of course, I didn't want to hurt anybody, like mentioning the mistakes. It's exactly like you said, and it's necessary actually to evolve, whether you are a player, coach, or referee, right?
Yeah,
to get the feedback and be able to learn.
Yeah, everyone makes mistakes. Coaches make mistakes. The players make mistakes. As we see another one there, commentators make a lot of mistakes. It's important just to recognize them and just taking their ball away, then diving over the ball.
First time.
So first knock on, we're going to go all the way back there. Yeah, it's important to take all of that and restructure yourself and come back stronger, we learn from them, and this is what the players are doing. This is what Spain can do from this instance, Find the errors that they made in the game, review it, and come back strong in the next tournament. Huge momentum. I mean, 5-6 years ago, these teams did not have youth level teams, or they were not playing at a good level. So it's incredible to see the development in very short time here in Europe. obviously the Southern Hemisphere nations, you know, rugby's played in schools. Every high school in South Africa has a rugby field, and it's a given.
Definitely.
So I mean, it's a huge comparison. You know, these nations really put a lot of effort into developing the game, and it's good to see Europe catching up. We saw Ireland competing really well at the World Cup. The northern nations, France as well.
By the way,
Amazing.
sorry, just stepping in, we saw actually that the celebrations are about to begin because there's just 2 minutes till the
2
end of the
minutes
game.
left to play, and the big man is through.
Joshua is actually throwing the opponents away. Amazing.
4 or 5 players on him there. Advantage
Offside,
there.
yeah.
Offside.
Offside there. Unfortunate for the Spanish team.
And I guess he was also punished by that quick pass that hit him.
18, outside.
And here again, Joshua.
Oh, he's so strong. Look at those legs just pumping. He's like a charging bull.
Yeah. Or I was thinking exactly about some other animals, not meaning in bad way.
Unfortunately, the Spanish also wearing red today, which doesn't help them very much.
Yeah. But yeah, probably this analogy with bull, seeing the red jersey
Exactly.
fits here pretty well. Just the Spanish are on the other side, Spaniards.
Yeah, no, but the Spanish can be proud of their team. Amazing. Nobody expected this. And, you know, it's 17 minutes in the game. They've put points on the board. They've played good attacking rugby. They've defended well throughout. It was going to be tough to stop. It was going to be impossible to stop this Georgian outfit, but they've really given everything. They've put everything into today's game, and they're well-deserved here of getting those points that they have.
Definitely, they can go home, or in this case to the hotel.
Yeah,
like with
chin
their
up. Yeah,
heads
chin
raised.
up. Definitely. Heads raised here. Definitely. Knock-on advantage here for Spain. An opportunity. One last one as we near the end of this game. Not much left to go now. Georgia looking to win this tournament again. Yeah, maybe not a good move to kick the ball now. Yeah, you're going to have to run it. That's the only choice here.
There's a big pressure on the Spaniards now. Very difficult for them to get through.
Good quick hands there. Ball off the ground. Needs support to bring him there to ground. Good. Coming out of there, 15, the Spanish.
Tackle, release right. Lift the neck.
And again, grabbing on the neck there.
Yeah,
Being
here,
told off.
Release now.
the captain of Georgia.
Yeah, we saw earlier Lucas Agnitsa getting a yellow for that. But not intentional, obviously.
Easy.
Now, possibly we are in the injury time, so we can see that the Spaniards are not opting for kicking. They just want to
it's the last play.
use
They
the
want to
hands
just
and-
get something out of this game.
Yeah, but it's quite static, so it's difficult to get through. Georgians are still well organized, well focused. Difficult to surprise them.
Yeah, but the Spanish won't give up. This is what I said, you know, the fight in this team is incredible. And they can only grow in numbers here from this game. They learn so much.
Get him back in.
They don't get the opportunity to play good teams like Georgia very often. So, you know, it makes a big difference. It makes a hell of a difference when you play against top opposition. You can learn a lot. You can take a lot out of the games and come back stronger.
Yeah, and for sure that's the case for the Spaniards in this game.
Release now. Perfect.
Yeah, time definitely run out now. Last play of the game for sure.
Yeah, Spaniards are actually maintaining the possession, which is great, but we can see how many meters they
And
went
the chip
back.
kick away. Georgians regather the ball. What are they going to do here? Are they going to kick it out? Are they going to run?
Use it. Yeah, we have enough. We have to play.
Oh, still have to play. There's still time there.
Play. Use it.
Now Georgia still maintaining the possession. They are no in a hurry, as we can see. They are using the forwards actually to gain meter by meter, and especially second after second. Now again, the rules has changed. Spain needs to defend and
Pick up and drive there.
they are inside their 22.
Good flat wide ball, and the big man is through, just not able to free his hands there to get away.
Little handling error.
Yeah, knocking that ball, and the referee just having a quick view at his clock.
Still 1 minute, still 1 minute. Now
1
we heard it
minute
clearly.
left to play.
Again, Georgian bench preparing for the big moment.
1 minute.
They're ready, they know they've come, they've won, they've conquered the Czech Republic once again, champions.
Exactly.
Same as last year. But a good, strong fight by the Spanish team. Proud performance here.
Yeah, I would say something similar like with the Portuguese in the previous year's final.
Incredible.
That was also, but still, there was a big difference between the two sides.
Yeah,
I mean, in the end, the result, so, okay, big result. It was not like a dramatic match where you would be, you know, till the last moment, you know, nervous what's going to be the final outcome.
I mean, Spain showing huge growth here from last year's tournament to this year's tournament. They've done fantastically well to get themselves into the final against really tough opposition as well. Let's not forget the other teams that partook in this tournament here. We had the likes of Portugal, Belgium, Romania, the Czech Republic, the Netherlands.
Whoa.
Tough opposition, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and also, just if we have a look, like, what were the teams that were competing, like, for survival in the competition?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, it was those Romania, Belgium, like, strong sides, both in championship, actually, in the senior level.
Unfortunately, Romania cutting themselves a bit short here, having to play the... And time's off, and Georgia are the champions yet again here in Prague. Unbelievable win here by the Georgians. Incredible. You can see the happiness on the players' faces. You can see them running onto the field. Victorious yet again are the Georgians. Commiserations to the Spanish team, coming so close. It was going to be an uphill battle all along. The Georgians securing their final victory. Let's take a moment here and watch the scenes. Georgia victorious here in Prague. Spain putting up a brave fight, but just not enough to get them through. Incredible scenes there as the players congratulate each other. Spanish supporters as well, just clapping their hands here on the podium. Amazing to see such sportsmanship. What a great game of rugby that was. The final definitely did not disappoint. We hope you guys at home also enjoyed the game as much as we did here in studio. Incredible performance by both teams. The Under-18 Championship has been decided, and Georgia continue to reign. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back and hear from the captains in about a minute's time. Stay tuned, it's not over here yet. Georgia once again the champions of the Under-18 Rugby Europe Championship. Incredible scenes here as the players congratulate each other. You can see the amazing sportsmanship shown by the Georgian players there. A strong battle put in, a good shift put in by the Spanish team, but just falling a little bit too short, maybe losing out on discipline in a couple of instances, not exactly taking their chances. And Georgia victorious yet again, as expected, coming into this tournament as favorites. They have not disappointed us. And a good time just to thank all of you guys at home watching this game. Over 2,000 people watching the final match of our Under-18 Rugby Europe Championship. Really incredible, and that is just on YouTube. let alone all the people watching on Rugby Europe TV as well. Amazing to see the support for these young players, and great to see rugby in Europe in general just growing from strength to strength. Georgia flying that European flag high, Spain not very far behind. And incredible scenes here, incredible rugby. These guys really gave it their all throughout the tournament. Let's just go back through all the fixtures and the results here. It was an amazing tournament. Really great from all the teams participating here. We can hear the Georgians cheering the crowd on there. Flags waving high, a lot of pride, as Georgians always do. Proud nation. Fantastic victory here. You can see how much it means to these young lads. Oh, absolutely incredible. Not many people in the stands, but the few that were here were treated to a spectacle of a game, as I'm sure you guys were at home as well. Spain just in a huddle there. Obviously, a lot of disappointed faces, but Spain can be very proud. And I repeat this 100 times over. The growth this team has shown is just incredible. Last year, they were nowhere near the standards. You know, competing today against a very powerful Georgian team. Hats off to you guys. Really great to see. As I mentioned before, European rugby growing from strength to strength. And obviously with the World Cup coming in and two teams being allowed to participate from Europe, we might actually see Spain or Portugal, one of the other teams, come through the ranks here, and this is what we need. We need World Rugby to come aboard. Let's just quickly step over for a quick interview here with the losing captain.
Okay, it was a great game, and you were fighting for the very last moment. Still, silver medal. Is it a success for Spanish rugby?
Yeah, I think it's a success to be in the finals, but not losing this game. We were really looking forward to winning the championship in history for our country. So we were quite upset, but I'm happy at the same time to being in second time in our history. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite sure that after a moment you will see it hopefully in a better light. But about this game, what do you think that actually made it different? Was there one thing, or was it a bit more complex issue?
No, I think that it was a simple. It's like them all were really good. It's a shout out to Georgian coaches that did good stuff in their mauls. But I think the game was really close. Some good contacts and it was close. Their style of playing and our style of playing. But yeah, it was a great game.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we hear there from the Spanish captain. You can be proud of your team and your performance. Let's have a listen to what the Georgian captain has to say about the team. Once again, if you've just joined us, Georgia, the winners of the Rugby Europe U18 Championship. Let's break away to the second interview here.
So, big congratulations, you made it again. Was it a relief for you?
Yes, it was a really good game. First of all, I want to say thank you to all the supporters who came to support us, who came to support Spain. It was a great match. Spain fought to the last minute, but you know, we knew our strong sides, and we used it. So that was the key of winning this match.
Okay, yeah, great. This was actually obvious from either TV or for the people who were here. Actually, now I understand there will be time to look back and, you know, evaluate the whole tournament. But if you were about to give 0 to 100%, how were you actually happy with this entire tournament?
No, it was a good tournament because we developed from game to game. In first match we had many mistakes. We analyzed it and we came better in second game. And you know, we developed from the game to game, and I think that this tournament gave us experience for working on our mistakes and learning from it.
Thank you and congratulations.
Well said there by the young Georgian captain. As you just heard, learning from their mistakes. No mistake here, champions once again. But taking pride and once again, you know, being criticized by the coach, even after winning their game 63-0 against Germany, still going back and reevaluating, watching those tapes. And I saw them spending a lot of time at the hotel analyzing and going over where they could be better. And the second game playing against a very strong Netherlands team, a more physical Netherlands team as well. They managed to come back and win that game as well. So as you mentioned, they grew from strength to strength in the tournament. And now we're going to present the prize over here. Let's just break through. And the player of the tournament there, Sebeladze from Georgia. Amazing by the young 10. That he put in a shift. Not only tonight, but in the last two games as well. He has been incredible. And he's definitely a name to look out for in the future. The young number 10. Bossing the game. Being the general on the field. Pushing his team forward. Getting over. Converting those tries as well. Incredible. We see there the newly elected president, Jan-Hein Pieterse, the president of Rugby Europe, with the trophy in his hand, eagerly waiting in anticipation to present it to the Georgian team. Exciting stuff here. Amazing to see the growth once again. I cannot mention this enough. The growth in European rugby. Georgia obviously on the top of that order, but good to see the other nations as well joining in. And yeah, amazing. The Georgian players just lining up there, about to receive the trophy. The excitement, you can see the happiness, the smiles, the passion. The hard work that they've put in all for this trophy, it's paid off. Jan-Hein Pieterse, the president of Rugby Europe, trophy in hand. Congratulating the Georgian captain there. And presenting that trophy through. He'll take it back to his team. As we hear Queen, we are the champions in the background, slowly making his way, anticipation, and Georgia, the champions of Rugby Europe, for the third year in a row once again. Amazing, brilliant by the Georgian teams. What are your thoughts here, Jazzy? I'm speechless.
I have a goosebumps at this moment. This is always very emotional. Amazing to be at the place. Amazing to see a guy with a white afro on the left.
We see those famous hats.
Right, you
and the
always
cameraman bumping into one of the Georgians there. Unbelievable.
Yeah, very strong Georgia team. I'm really interested in some maybe 5 years to see how many of them we will make it to the first team. There's a huge competition, right?
But this is what we said. This is what we said. This is where it starts. It starts at the youth level, and it carries its own way up. This is what Georgia's been good at. This is what the other European teams need. We need the financial support. We need you guys at home to back these youngsters. We need you to come to the games, support the games, pitch up on the live streams, comment. Help us grow this wonderful game of rugby here in Europe.
Yeah, you were very elegant to avoid this phrase, give us money.
Well,
no,
we need it.
You're right, just jokes aside.
This is coming from a Southern Hemisphere ex-player.
Sure, no.
You know, I would love nothing more. Obviously, my roots back in Montenegro. This is where I was born. But I grew up in South Africa, so huge fan of the Springbok team. But I want to see European rugby succeed. I want to see more competition. This is what rugby is, you know, the passion of the sport. This is why we all do it.
Yeah, actually it's about emotions, right?
And you can see that the T-shirts wearing there, maybe a player that wasn't here, and they're supporting him full out. Unbelievable, incredible scenes here. But don't go away, we still have one more match to come tonight. Not in the under-18 and not in the under-20 championship.
Yeah, a bit more major. We will have actually Rugby Europe Trophy senior competition this cycle 2024 to 26 between Czechia and the very strong Poland that has just during the last year was relegated from the championship from the top one.
Correct. What are your expectations for that match?
Well, again, I'm not neutral. I will support Czechs, and I hope that the Czech team will win. But we all know that Poland is very strong side.
Incredible. Once again, thank you everybody for joining wherever you are from. We really appreciate your support throughout this Under-18 Championship. We've seen some insane rugby being played. We've seen effort, heart, soul being put into the field. And we've seen Georgia once again rampant and deserved champions of this tournament. From us here in studio, really great to have you guys with us. And we hope you join us tomorrow as we conclude the Under-20 Championship.
Definitely.
Some fireworks to be seen there.
This is not over. We will see some more final games. Concluding with the final match, right? We have again the Netherlands there.
Yeah.
But this time also Portugal.
Portugal's also there. Once again, a huge congratulations to all the Georgian supporters and the Georgian team for winning the championship, and commiserations again to the Spanish team, coming very close there.
Maybe I would add one thing. Actually, there will be also a medal ceremony for this tournament. So we will see once again Spaniards. We will see once again the Dutch that managed to win a medal. But it will be actually during the half break of the upcoming match, like we mentioned, Czechia, Poland. So if you want to see those boys again with some actually piece of metal on their chest, watch the next game.
Yeah, stick around. It's going to be a fantastic game. Czech Republic against Poland coming up next year on Rugby Europe TV. For myself, Milan, and my co-commentator, Jizzy, fantastic to have you guys with us. We hope to see you soon, and we will see you tomorrow. Definitely. Once again from us, good night.
Good night.